What's up guys, Bossman Josh here, and welcome back to episode 2 of Skyrim Special Edition Top 5 Mods Weekly.
But there's one they fear. In their tongue, he's Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
Alright guys, for the first mod we have the Stones of Barenziah quest markers, or the Unusual Gems quest markers. So basically, what this mod does is it adds in quest markers for all of the unusual gems. Pretty much to get this quest, you actually already have it. It's called the No Stone Unturned quest, and you basically get it in the vanilla game by picking up one of the unusual gems. And then you have to take the unusual gem to the Thieves Guild and talk to Vex. Once you have the mod installed, after you talk to Vex, it will actually make a quest marker for every single unusual gem or Stone of Barenziah, and pretty much you can go on from there. It's a very simple mod, very cool mod though, because you're able to just go around and pick them up real quick when it would usually take forever to go and find them. But yeah, if you don't have any of the gems, just look up online where to get one, and you can just go find it, and then you'll start the quest, and then you can go ahead and talk to Vex. Alright guys, the next mod is called Riverwood Reborn. So right now on the screen you're going to see what Riverwood looks like in the vanilla game, and then I'm going to switch over to what the Riverwood Reborn mod makes it look like. So what the mod adds in is it remasters the layout of the city, and it adds new bridges and walkways and stuff. It adds a smelter in next to the blacksmith that's in the town. There's new decorations, and when I first jumped in, the main thing that I noticed is that there were new lampposts. So yeah, it adds new lampposts. There's more flowers and stuff. There's a bunch of hand-placed ferns, trees, and bushes. There's new vines and decor all around the city, and it actually changes some of the water flowing effects in the river. So yeah, it's a pretty cool mod. It's a simple mod, and it's very cool. It's just, if you're trying to make like a better looking Skyrim, then this is one of the mods I would recommend using, along with other mods to remaster different cities and change the graphics and stuff. So the next mod is called Enhanced Blood Textures, and what this mod does is it obviously enhances the blood textures in the game, and it's not just like what you would think it is. It's not just blood on the ground and stuff. It actually enhances a lot more. So there's increased blood just everywhere pretty much. If someone has low health, then they'll leave a blood trail. Blood will fall out of them and then follow them as they run away or something. There's different types of splatter that you can find based on what kind of weapons you use. So say you use a mace and like bludgeon someone's head in, there might be a little bit more blood than if you just slice someone up with a sword. Blood will pool, so you'll notice in the gameplay that there's blood pooling around people when I kill them. There's different color blood based on the creature, most specifically spiders and charuses. Dwarven machines, actually, their blood is oil, so that's pretty cool too. I noticed that if you cut someone's throat, when they fall down, blood will actually spurt out of their throat, which I thought was pretty cool. Call me a little bit messed up, but I think that this is a really cool mod, actually, and it definitely, you notice it over the game. It's something that's very subtle, and you'll notice it as you play. So yeah, this is a pretty cool mod. There are a couple issues with it right now. I think the biggest issue is that the blood will sometimes disappear very quickly after you kill someone, so that might take away your experience, might take you out of the game. But other than that, it's a really cool mod. I would definitely recommend using it, besides the fact that it is a fairly large download for what it is. So yeah. The second to last mod is just called Dark Elven Armor, and it's a very simple mod. It doesn't add much to the game. It just adds some really cool looking elven armor. Basically, where you go to get this is the Shrine of Talos in Whiterun. It's just sitting on the shrine behind Heimskir, or whatever that man's name is. And you can just pick it up, and I think it has the same defense as normal elven armor. And I think that it was also just recently updated to where you can craft it under the Elven section. So yeah, that's pretty cool, but it's a very small mod. But I honestly think that this armor mod makes the Elven armor look better than Daedric armor, and I will sit on that opinion because I think that it would just look so cool. So yeah, it was a pretty small mod, pretty simple, but I definitely think that it deserves to be on this week's list. So this last mod is called Isilmiriel's LOTR weapons, or Lord of the Rings weapons. And I hope I didn't butcher your name, but he did have his name in the title, so I went ahead and said that. And this is probably the biggest mod of this week. Again, I saved probably the biggest mod until last. And what this mod does is it adds, I think, pretty much all of the notable weapons from Lord of the Rings into the game. So it adds the Wraith Greatsword, Sting, Elven Short Blades, Elven Longbow, Witch King Sword, Sauron's Mace, and Duril and Narsil, the Shard of Narsil, Glamdring, and Morgul Blade. So pretty much all of these, or most of these, can be purchased from Yorland, Greymane at the Skyforge. There is also a new location added into the game, like halfway up the main Throat of the World mountain where the Greybeards are and stuff. So you can go there and craft all of these weapons. And then there's also a little secret, and that secret is that you can find Sauron down in the Blackreach. And I think the location he's at is called the Cathedral. It's the place with the big glowing, like, yellowish orange ball in the middle. So you can go there and kill Sauron and actually get Sauron's mace. So yeah, this is probably the biggest mod of the week, like I said. To get the shards of Andúril and Narsil, you actually have to go to a smelter, and then you just take the Andúril and Narsil that you already had, and then you craft them into the dagger versions. And the dagger versions do like half damage, but they look really cool. So yeah, this is a very, very cool mod, and I would definitely recommend at least trying it out, seeing if you like the weapons, because the weapons are actually pretty good. Alright guys, so thank you very much for checking out my week 2 of my top 5 Skyrim mods weekly, and I will see you guys in my next Skyrim video.